The sea had always been a mystery to Ava, a vast expanse of blue that stretched out to the horizon and beyond. She had grown up near the coast, listening to tales of shipwrecks and treasures lost at sea, but nothing could have prepared her for the fate that awaited her on that fateful day. As Ava's ship went down, she felt the rush of the ocean water closing over her head, the weight of her sodden clothes pulling her down. And then, just as all hope seemed lost, she saw it, a flash of light, a glimpse of an island rising up from the waves like a mirage. She kicked hard, her lungs burning, and broke the surface just as the ship's mast crashed into the sea beside her. Grabbing onto a piece of debris, she let the waves wash her towards the shore, where she collapsed onto the sand, exhausted but alive. Ava slowly came to, her head pounding and her body aching all over. She sat up, looking around at the unfamiliar surroundings. The island was covered in dense jungle, with vines and creepers snaking up the trunks of massive trees. The air was thick with the sounds of birds and insects, and Ava could feel the weight of the island's history bearing down on her. She stood up, brushing the sand off her clothes, and began to explore. As she walked, she stumbled upon strange objects half buried in the sand. A child's doll, its face cracked and worn. A pocket watch, its hands frozen at 3:45. A fragment of a letter, the words blurred and illegible. Ava felt a shiver run down her spine as she realized that these objects had been lost at sea, just like her. But how did they end up here, on this island? As Ava ventured deeper into the island, she encountered more lost objects, each with its own story to tell. A vintage typewriter, its keys yellowed with age, sat on a tree stump, as if waiting for its owner to return. A pair of antique glasses, with lenses scratched and worn, lay on a rock, reflecting the sun's rays like a tiny mirror. Ava's curiosity grew with each new discovery. Who were the people who had lost these objects? What were their stories? And how did these objects end up on this island? As she explored further, Ava stumbled upon a clearing, and in the center of it stood a massive tree, its trunk twisted and gnarled with age. Carved into the trunk was a sign that read, "The Island of Lost Things." Ava felt a shiver run down her spine. This was no ordinary island. She wondered if she was alone, or if there were others like her, stranded on this island of lost memories. Suddenly, she heard a rustling in the bushes behind her.
Hello?
Hey, I'm Jax. I saw your ship go down. I'm glad you're okay.
I'm Ava. What brings you here?
I'm a writer. I've been searching for stories, and I think this island might have some amazing ones to tell.
I think you're right.
Together, Ava and Jax began to explore the island, uncovering secrets and stories that had been lost for centuries. But as they delved deeper into the island's mysteries, they realized that they were not alone. As Ava and Jax ventured further into the island, they stumbled upon a hidden cave behind a waterfall. The air inside was damp and musty, and the sound of dripping water echoed off the walls. Ava's curiosity was piqued as she noticed a series of old, leather-bound books on a shelf, adorned with strange symbols and markings. Jax's eyes lit up as he approached the books.
These look like journals. They might hold some clues about the island's history.
As they began to flip through the pages, they discovered that the journals belonged to a castaway who had been stranded on the island centuries ago. The writer's entries detailed their struggles to survive, their encounters with the island's mysterious energies, and their eventual descent into madness.
This is incredible. Do you think these stories are true?
I think there's some truth to them, but it's hard to separate fact from fiction. The island seems to have a way of blurring the lines between reality and fantasy.
As they continued to explore the cave, they stumbled upon a hidden compartment containing a small, ornate box. Ava's heart skipped a beat as she opened the box, revealing a beautifully crafted locket with a photo of a woman inside.
Who do you think this is?
I think this might be a clue to the island's secrets. Maybe this woman is connected to the stories we've been uncovering. Let's get out of here.
Who is that?
I don't know, but I think we're about to find out.
Thanks for joining Ava and Jax on their adventure on the Island of Lost Things. What do you think will happen next? If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more exciting stories and adventures. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.